just have a chit chat, isn't it?
A chit chat, yes. With Jo and Ellis. So you've been fostering Airy for
a year.
Oh,
And
okay.
next week.
Is it?
Yeah.
It is a year next week.
5th of June she arrived.
Quite quick, isn't it?
Very quick.
Oh.
That's a long time.
It is a very long time. She needs her forever home.
She does.
Yeah. As much as we enjoy having her.
Hmm.
Because she's a really, really lovely dog. And you can hear her sigh.
She's
Sweet. You're joining
The
in.
difficulty is the longer you have a foster dog, the more you become attached to them. But we realise that she definitely needs out the dog. And it's selfish of us, isn't it, to think about
Yeah.
She's very dog friendly.
Oh, God.
So it's going to help.
She would do anything for another dog. She won't do it for food or toys.
Yes, I know. I saw that today at the dog park.
Yeah. You just bribe her with the dog's company. When she was first here, we borrowed a friend's dog, didn't we, for 2 weeks to bring her out her shell. And you just get to her through that dog. But they just give her the confidence in scary situations.
Sweet.
Lovely little thing.
Okay. I'm going to talk a bit about where she comes from. Oh, I should say that.
You start that bit, and then we can tell you part 2.
Right. Okay. So she was rescued in Greece with mange. Pretty bad, actually. They come worse, but they come a lot better. She was pretty sick. Very young dog, actually. She must have been 1 year, 1 year and a half. Yeah. And she was right there in the middle of the road, just about to be ran over. So that's when the shelter got her. So she had her treatment. She was always sweet, always compliant, always very, very, very cute. Never really had problems.
We just remember seeing the video of her having her injection and her little tail wagging.
Wagging her tail.
That's when we fell in love and wanted to offer her.
And then we
her
saw her
foster
playing with the
home.
cat on the
Oh,
Yeah, those were her friends because they were in the infirmary together.
Oh.
So we'd let them, play together. She really liked them. Very happy. Sweetie. Okay, and how did you choose her?
We found your blog and we saw your one for Bono, who was overlooked. Your biggest Lucien?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Not anymore. Thank God. No, she's my biggest loose end, I think.
But through watching him, we found her on your blog and saw that she was overlooked. And I saw the video of her. And she's so sweet and submissive in that video and so friendly with the cats and the dogs. And we just thought, how could no one want her? How can she be overlooked?
We couldn't work it out, could we?
No,
Why?
she's such a dear little thing.
No,
we just
she is.
thought, reach out to you and GAR, Greek Animal Rescue, and see if we can help her on her journey to her forever home.
Thank you.
Thank you. And
you.
I'm sure
It's
she
like-
says it too.
Thank you. That was her.
Or a furnace dog. Have I said that right?
She's a sweetheart. She's one of the dogs that because usually I do every week I go to the shelter once a week.
Yeah.
And every week I was like, oh my God, why is she still here? Why is she still here? Honestly.
I don't understand.
So now it's, why is she still here?
Well, I think when she first came here, I don't think she was really ready for her forever home for.
Well, it's okay. It took probably about 4 or 5 months before we'd even consider.
Yeah.
We just found her feet.
How was she when she arrived?
Terrified. Terrified of everything. Absolutely
Part of that was a
everything.
journey, though, wasn't it? The
Yeah.
transport across land over 4 days.
Yeah.
And she
doesn't
arrived
like
in a
travelling.
storm, didn't she? So she was travel sick after being in the van on the way here, arrived in the storm, which
And then
lasted about 3 or 4 days, didn't
And then we
it?
kind of made a mistake. We thought we were doing the right thing by putting her in the conservatory.
It wasn't hot. Let me just add that.
It wasn't hot.
Yeah,
it was
it
winter, but it was
was
windy.
June.
And the apple tree was hitting the roof, and
Yeah.
it was all cracking like a conservatory.
All the noises.
I think she was
Yeah.
nervous anyway. So when we moved inside the house, in the hall, it was quiet. Then she started to find her feet.
Yeah.
Didn't she?
Yeah, because we thought the hall would have more foot traffic, so we thought that would be more stressful. And then we thought in the lounge with us, but the TV would be stressful. So we did genuinely think there would be the best place, but we didn't realise how noise sensitive she would be.
Yeah, she is noise sensitive. I know. She'll
Yeah.
always be, probably.
I think so. I think
Yeah.
she'll always be a little shy to gunshots and fireworks.
A lot of dogs are, though, aren't they, with fireworks?
Yeah. And it's
Even
nothing that can't be managed.
Dogs without any supposed
Yeah.
issues still hate fighting.
Yeah, there are some that aren't really, but yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
common. But it's
Yeah.
interesting. She doesn't look like a scared dog in the video, actually.
Mm.
And I think a lot of people think because they get used to the shelter life, that's their home.
Yeah.
So you see them active and playing and very happy with other dogs.
Yeah.
And then suddenly, of course, you rehome them and it's something totally new.
Yeah.
So people don't really expect that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we were quite shocked at how different she was to the video, but we were fully prepared to give her the time and the energy to help her fulfill what she was, wasn't it? Because I think in the shelter where she had the dogs, it's the routine
Yeah.
that she likes, and she thrives on the routine. I think she really settles when
Yeah,
she
yeah,
knows
yeah.
what's ahead. Oh, what time is it now? Now it's this o'clock.
yeah, exactly. And she had been there for about, what was it, a year? I don't, yeah,
think,
probably.
yeah. So to go from
So it was
that
home.
in a lorry
Yes.
to arrive here with strangers and new sights, new sounds, new smells, everything new.
She did well, though.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Was it difficult?
It was hard, wasn't it? But we took 5 days, I think, to get her out of her crate. We would just ignore her,
Yeah.
walk backwards a lot of the time, bending down to give her food. We'd feed her biscuits by hand, and just pretty much let her do
Just
her thing in
patience,
her
isn't it?
own time.
It's just patience. And when they go to their, even though she's loads better than she was when she arrived with us, when she goes on to her new home, it'll be a lesser degree, but to the same degree, the similar process of just giving
Yeah.
her space.
She's
to go.
given, space and time. And
I think another dog will help. I think there's
Oh,
another dog
definitely. I think if we'd had another dog
It'd
here,
been
she
easier.
would have come on
there. Much
quicker.
easier. Yeah.
I think.
Probably,
with the
yeah.
confidence.
But she'll still need her time. And ignoring is very good for the dog. Some people don't really realize it. But
it's the
actually
best thing for
leaning
her.
over and going, oh, this is terrifying
Yeah.
for some of them.
Yeah, she would be
She's
one,
one of
that
those,
would be
yeah.
to think, oh my gosh, what are you doing? So wherever she goes, I hope they will respect that's what she needs. I think it's quite essential for her.
Okay. Is it?
But she'll reward them with so much love once she's happy, and she won't take long, I don't think.
Well, let's hope so. What else would you like to share about her? What's life with her?
It's fun. It's goofy. It's weird. I think that's the right word, isn't it? We call airy days. She has airy days. So if we go out for a walk on a particular day, there'll be a lorry that pulls up with a mattress being delivered. There'll be the dust cart that goes past, the motorbikes, the double-decker bus. It all happens at once. And we call them airy days. And you just think, okay. But because we don't have another dog to help her sort of adjust to that, she might take sometimes 24 hours to be, okay, back to normal.
She seems to reset in the morning.
Yeah, it's
She
like
does
a
this
button,
weird thing
isn't
where
it?
she does this prancing in the morning, so she's really super excited, so she will
Yeah.
snap out of it.
I think I've seen a video of that,
Oh
of
my
her
God.
being excited in the
It's
morning. She's
the
so funny.
Sweetest thing.
Yeah.
She arches her neck and her paws come out like a dressage pony, and she's asking you to come and play and rub her tummy and things. But she's just lovely. I would say she's a 90% normal most of the time, and just the 10% now that she's a bit sort of.
But you have to be
fireworks.
on the same breath, even though you think she's okay.
Yeah.
You're still got to be vigilant
Yeah.
in case someone slams a gate or
Yeah.
Something
because
startles
she does
her.
occasionally starts when she pulls. Then she
Yeah.
so you can't relax 100%. You haven't really enjoy the walk.
Oh yeah.
You really enjoy it, but
Yeah.
just you kind of get to read the situation.
Yeah, well, but she's fine walking on a leash.
Oh, she's
She walks
lovely.
fine.
Great
And-
walking. She walks
Yeah.
really well.
She
And she loves the dog park. She was so excited. Loves
We're
other
two-ways,
dogs.
don't we? So if we were going just round the streets, we use the slip leash, and she walks by our sides. But if we're going out, say on the downs or something, we put a harness on her because
Yeah.
charity rules.
Yeah.
Has to stay on mine. So she doesn't walk so well in a harness, but that's just because that's her freedom time, isn't it? But I think once you get to know her and you learn her triggers, perhaps she's so easy, isn't she?
She is very easy. And we've been here, how long? For like
10 o'clock?
since 10, yeah. Since
7 hours?
10 o'clock.
7 hours or so.
And she did.
She's warm to
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
end.
she said, she did. She did.
I just think it's important.
She walked past us.
that we go back
She
to
sat
what
there.
we
We
were saying.
cuddled. She's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
more
just give
with
her
me.
time,
Rob is
don't-
too tall.
yeah.
No, just don't force the issue. Let her do it rather than.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think
Let her come to you and smell you. go back, and then come
Yeah.
again. Just take time. People sometimes are impatient,
Yes.
and that never helps.
Yeah.
With dogs like her.
Yeah. We found literally sitting, as you are right now, with your back to her,
Yes.
chatting, letting her sniff you, and then maybe start putting the treats behind you. It just brings her to you. But she's really sweet. She's really lazy, but up for a good walk, isn't she? She
That's a perfect combination.
she'll get
Yes.
up when Ellis goes to work for a wee. You'll take her for a short walk sometimes in the morning, and then she'll lie there. She'd lie there for about 4 or 5 hours till I got up. She won't pester you, and then you get up and she's, oh, you're out finally. And she's chilled. We do a little bit of training in the day, don't we?
I'm quite happy to leave her in the house. She's never chewed anything. She's never.
Well, the only thing she chewed once when she first arrived was my bra. My
Oh, no,
brand
she-
new bra I left on the
She's
floor.
remote control as well.
Oh, yeah. But she'd
That
only
was
been
ages
here a month.
ago. She doesn't do anything.
And we learned not to leave
More than
things.
happy to leave all the doors open.
Yeah.
I'd leave stuff on the floor. She wouldn't do it.
No, she's perfect. House trained, actually.
Oh, yeah.
completely
Yeah.
house trained.
She's very good.
Thank you for that.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so a home then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, we want her to find a home with a dog, a happy-go-lucky, confident dog that will teach her, basically.
Yeah.
It's more that to snap her out of her weird spells, because I don't think she'd have them if there was another dog there. Or it would only last a few minutes.
Probably,
rather than
yeah.
Sometimes if she gets a bit spooked, it might last a few hours.
Yeah.
But I think with another dog there, it would happen for a few minutes, and the other dog would give her the confidence, and then she'd snap out of it again.
But I think a home with no young children, because she's not experienced young children. I think children over 12 perhaps would be fine. She likes company, so if you're home in the day, she would be so happy. What else? Probably living near the countryside, where she doesn't have to travel too far in a car
Yeah.
regularly. But just someone that's going to love her, really. I'm sure that person will be there, or people. But
And-
definitely another dog. That's a criteria, isn't it? And an experienced home, not first time dog.
Mm.
Obviously,
we
if they've got
will
another
miss
dog.
her though.
Oh my
'Cause
God, I know.
We've ummed and ahed so many
Yeah.
times, haven't we,
Yeah.
about keeping her. If we had a different situation and we weren't moving around so much, we'd definitely keep her, because she's a perfect dog,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
But that's selfish though, because
Yeah.
she would do so well with another dog. We know that, so we
Yeah.
wouldn't do it for her. Not for us, we would, for her not.
And also, if we keep her, we're drying up the foster chain, aren't we? So
Right.
by finding her forever home allows another dog to go into foster
come
care,
here.
another one to go into a shelter.
Another one in need.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so we're talking about homes in the UK, yes?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Or your friend Laura. We travel over land for her. She seemed nice.
Okay, so thank you for everything. I don't mean for the talk. I mean, yeah, for her, really.
Oh, we've had a lovely time.
Thank you,
haven't we?
guys.
I just I hope whoever has her will keep in touch and maybe let us visit every now and
yeah.
again,
We'll make
or
sure
an
they
email
will.
and
Yeah.
some photos.
Yeah. There's
But,
nothing that would make us more happy.
Yeah.
To be sad, we would definitely be sad. We really miss her.
Yeah.
Happy
Nothing,
sad.
nothing would make us more happy than maybe going in a while, which is adjusted to a new home, in maybe 2 or 3 months, going to see her and then spying over, watching her run around and be just as
Yeah.
happy
Yeah.
and as bonkers as she is with us,
Yeah.
and being that happy.
Yeah.
Nothing would make me happier than that.
Yeah, be lovely to see. And we will see it.
You will. Okay, thank you.
Sorry, talked over your own bit. Is there anything else you want to
Yes,
say about
Is
her?
there?
Do we want to say anything about the leash?
No, but if you think about...
Because anything with the leash is what we found with the charity is it's almost gone so far with it, and people have obviously fallen in love with it because they do. And then the caveat is that they find out about this, and then people
This is
naturally
she's leash
Google it,
positive.
and then
Yeah.
and they go to the vet, and the vet doesn't know about it. But
Most vets, yeah, most vets in Europe, I think they don't know. It's a Mediterranean thing, and for us, it's nothing because 2 out of 3 dogs we pick from the streets are leash positive, leishmania, and it's just my dog has it, and she completely. But she's fine actually. She's almost she's
We don't notice
Well,
anything.
when the last test she was
She's
so
a healthy
low,
dog,
the thing
and
is,
she
as
looks
you know,
healthy.
She's healthy.
She
and,
eats, she drinks,
eats
she
well,
plays, she walks.
Yeah.
Has a lovely lifestyle. It may
Yeah.
not ever be a problem again.
Yeah.
It's only when the dog is run down or sick or malnourished or full of worms that then it can be a problem. But it never will be like that. She'll be loved and looked after.
No, I think she's going to have a fine and a normal, healthy life. Most of them do. It's just that it's one of those diseases, not a disease, a parasite, that if you Google it, you get really
it's like anything,
scared.
though. If you Google it,
I
in a
know.
condition, you're dead in 24
Yes,
hours.
exactly,
It doesn't matter
exactly.
if it's just something minor, like
Or
a
if you're
scratch,
in
but
any
that's it, you're
medication
dead.
and you read the side effects, you're like, oh my
Exactly.
God.
Yeah, so I think
It's
if you
going to
read
kill me
that and
before
you
it
do,
cures me.
"Oh,"
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just think it's a shame that they don't get the chance.
I know it is. In this case, I think it's better to talk to rescuers or people who are living with, who have adopted dogs with leishmania. It's not really that, because Eri was not that sick when she first came to us. Apart from the main, she had leishmania. She wasn't that sick, and she's definitely not sick now. She's almost that's not considered positive. Her testing, it's all like just suspicious.
Yeah.
But the weird thing the weird thing is probably hundreds of dogs. There's probably dogs in this country now that have gone away with their owners in their camper vans and come back from holidays who've got it.
Yes.
And they'll never ever know because they won't get sick. It just sits there.
Yeah, exactly. It happens with most strays back home in Greece. They're carriers. Most of them are carriers because most of them, all of them, have been bitten at least once by the sandfly, and they just remain carriers for life.
Yeah.
And some, if they have a very good immune system and a fine life, they just, their organism just
Normalize, just
or
adapt.
adapts or kind of gets rid of it.
Yeah. I think that was the thing, because when we read that she had it, I hadn't heard of it before, and you were very helpful in educating us. And we tried to find a local vet, and you do have to look around, because the first one I said was very dismissive. Why would you want to get a dog like that? I was like, well, why wouldn't I want to get a dog?
Well, no, it wasn't just that. The vet was why would you want to take a dog from abroad with something almost? It's almost to say, But what people don't understand is that I think that the conditions for dogs in this country are so much better than the abroad.
Yeah, and they don't tend to tell you that when you go to the vet. So we've got a great Greek vet actually that the charity uses, and I think if you look around and you just find someone who's willing to learn, rather than have the knowledge right then and there. I mean, some clinics around here have Spanish vets, which is great because they're aware of the disease. But as long as you've got an open-minded vet,
and there's support groups anyway, and there's that leash.
That fantastic Facebook page.
Yes.
So you got loads of information.
There are groups, so it's always
you'll find the vets will.
You always find someone who knows and can help you and guide you, because if you don't, it can be scary from the things you read.
Yeah,
it's not that's scary, really.
Like you go to the vet as your holy grail of information.
Yeah.
If that vet shuts you down straight away, you're going to get scared. But
Yeah.
we thought no, because we educated ourselves and thought as long as the dog is looked after, then there'll be a problem.
I mean, I know a couple of people with leashy dogs, as we call them, and they don't have any problem once they come over. One was fairly sick when she came over, and now that she's been settled and, like you say, looked after.
They're fine. You need to. How often do you get her tested?
At the minute, it's 6 months, but that's just because she was really low on the last two. So if the next one's low, we can stop her medication.
Okay.
So after that, I believe it's once a year.
Once a year, normally. Yeah. Well, we test all dogs once a year in Greece anyway, if they're positive or negative, because they might get it. It's so easy.
Yeah.
It's just very easy, no matter how careful you are. So,
sweetie, hello. You want to join in? No.
No, not really. Okay.
One thing to say about is when you cook lamb.
Oh yeah, that actually might be worth putting in.
You think so? No,
because if they're interested and someone comes forward, we can explain.
Okay.
Because that's the worst she was ever.
Okay. So she's scared of the cooked lamb smell.
The smell of cooking lamb.
The smell of cooking lamb. Okay. Which is a thing, actually. You looked into
it. Up and it's because I just thought I couldn't work out what it was. It was the weirdest thing. And apparently, now I might be completely wrong in what I'm saying, is that when it's cooked, it gives off a compound which can be similar to the smell of death. And
Okay.
some dogs are genuinely sensitive to it. And there's even
Obviously,
Quorum,
she's one of
which
those.
discusses
Yeah.
it. So yeah, we actually haven't cooked it since. Yes.
It's okay, babe. I get it.
Sorry, I haven't cooked it since. Because once I cooked it, she wouldn't come into the kitchen or the hallway, and she wasn't keen to be near me for about 3 days, wasn't it? Till the smell had gone.
Yeah, it
Very
was.
strange.
She really.
We thought she was so excited about it.
But
So
no.
put the food
She
down.
was
She's
sniffing,
like,
wasn't she?
nope.
Just sniffing the air. Oh, she can't wait for that.
Yeah.
And just freaks out.
Yeah, very odd. But luckily we're not big meat eaters, so it didn't bother us. Hey.
Hello.
Oh.
Oh.
What was that, a burp?
Yes.
Oh, sweetie. Okay. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome, and thank you
For
so
everything.
much for everything you do.
No.
It's truly been a pleasure. A challenge initially, but a pleasure.
Yeah.
Great.
But it's been a year. I think that's enough. It's time for her to move on.
Yes. She needs a family.
But
She
the
does.
thing is about areas that, even though it's been a year, we think, oh, you know, she's so attached to us now.
Oh no,
But
when
we-
she goes
when
away,
she's gone to
we might as well
diners,
not
who looks after
exist.
all those dogs, you
Yeah.
go there and she's happy to see it.
Yeah.
She'll just wander off again.
Yeah, yeah.
She's not
Yeah.
like, oh, we're back and
Yeah.
don't leave our side and where have you been and we've been so
She ran
upset.
straight in the house when we took her there last
No,
night.
that's
See
right.
you, bye there.
Yeah, so
No,
it's
that's-
good for us. Makes it
Yeah.
better for us. 'Cause
Yeah.
if
No.
she was, it'd be very hard.
It wouldn't work out. All the rescue and foster and rehoming process, it wouldn't work out
Yeah.
otherwise. But yeah, they can totally adjust to a new home. And somehow they know when it's a permanent home.
Yeah.
They seem to always know. No matter how old they are. 'Cause one of my last dogs, she was 12 when she was adopted.
Oh, amazing.
And she's just, yeah, she's fine.
Yeah.
She adjusted very, very quickly. They all adjust.
Yeah.
Mm.
They live in the moment, don't they? They don't think about,
Yes,
oh,
they do. They live
hang on a minute,
today.
last week I was there, so
No.
it's what's there then and now, isn't it?
No.
I think she'll adapt.
Oh,
really
she definitely will.
Yeah. Yeah, she will make someone a very lovely dog. Won't she?
She will. And she's gorgeous.
Yes. We do get lots of admiring glances from her, don't we? People always
yeah,
stop
but
us.
she's weird looking. She's rare.
Yeah.
She's not that common.
Yeah.
Her
Oh.
colors and the tail.
Yeah. Our vet said she's one of
And the ears,
rarest
one
types.
floppy
Oh,
one.
Yeah, they're so cute.
See?
They're so cute. But she's the gentlest dog. She wouldn't have to fly. Well, actually, she would because she tries to catch them in the garden. But,
Flies.
but she doesn't.
She has a
have
very
nasty
kind heart.
bone in her. You look into her eyes, and it's like she's looking at your soul. She just gazes. It's
Sweet.
lovely. It's very peaceful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's very quiet, actually. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect home.
Yeah.
She never barks.
Indoor pet.
Never barks
Yeah.
in dogs.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Yeah.
growl.
The neighbours.
Barks in her sleep.
Only her
Yeah.
sleep.
When she
Yeah.
barks in her sleep, she goes woof woof. It sounds like a
It's
cartoon
so
dog.
cute, isn't it? It's so sweet. But our neighbours have said, "Oh, so you don't know you've even got a dog in there." They've never heard her, have they?
Oh, she doesn't. It's weird.
We've heard her bark maybe 3
Barks in
times.
the park.
She doesn't need to bark, probably. Usually they want something.
Yeah.
So they bark for a reason. She doesn't have a reason to bark.
Yeah, I've never really thought of it like that. Because the only time she barked once was at a bird in the garden,
Yeah.
and the other time was at the man who came in the park to shut it. We didn't know it.
Or trying to tell you
Yeah.
something, or
Yeah.
So if she doesn't, she has no reason to.
It's a good
Obviously,
sign.
I don't think she barked a lot in the shelter either.
I think she's just happy-go-lucky, easy nature,
Yeah,
sensitive soul.
she's very easygoing
Yeah,
and a sweetheart.
yeah,
Okay.
Oh.
and quick to learn. Sorry, I keep adding.
You're going to
things.
keep going forever.
Well, I was just going to say.
You could go forever. Actually, you can't fit. Yeah, I know you can't fit 3 years into half an hour.
Exactly. We don't do too much in the way of formal training
Mm.
with her because I think that increases the bond. So we want to kind of keep a little bit of separation, but we do a few things at home. And she's really quick to learn. She's quite smart. And I think she would do well with someone, maybe not necessarily in the class environment because she'd be so distracted
Yeah.
by other dogs, but she does like to,
She does. It does increase the bond, and I don't do a lot of training with my fosters either for that
yeah,
reason.
yeah,
Just some basic stuff, just to see how quick they are in,
Yeah.
how fast they are in learning.
yeah. I think
if
she'd
they're
be
food
quick
driven or
to
not.
learn. Yeah, absolutely.
So
I'm finding what motivates them. Frankfurters.
what?
Frankfurters.
Frankfurt eggs.
That
Don't they
is,
motivate all of them?
yeah.
You see? I know.
They are the best thing
Of
for
course,
her, aren't they? In moderation, they're very salty, but she'd do anything for a Frankfurter.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she only knows sit, lie down, crawl, and paw. And that's all.
Oh, that's enough.
But she has manners.
No, she has manners. She's house trained.
Yeah.
Very clean.
Sits before food without asking. She doesn't beg. Does she? She's so good.
Okay. So, a permanent home then?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll find it. We will.
We will.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Deserves it.
As I always say, if they haven't found the right home yet, the right home hasn't come along. So,
That's the thing,
once they do
isn't it?
find it, you're like, oh, they were waiting, 2, 3, 4 years
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
So,
And I think it's easy to feel that, the first home that
Yeah.
comes up, you feel that, oh, should you go for it? But we've learned that no, the patience, isn't it? It's just finding the right fit.
yes.
Putting a piece of a jigsaw puzzle
Yeah.
together.
And you always, when you foster, you get that feeling,
Yes.
that instinct. When it's the right
Yeah.
home, you can tell, I think.
Yeah. And that's what, because we're relatively new to fostering, that's what we've had to learn to listen to, isn't it?
Yeah, your instinct.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, when you get the further down the road you go, the longer it's been. There's two ways of looking at it. One, because we're very attached to it. There's more boxes to tick. The
Yeah.
perfect fosterer.
Quite picky.
Quite picky.
But the charities support that. We've never felt when we've
Pressurised
said
into-
maybe this, that, or the other with particular homes. We've never felt that.
Pressured.
No, they've been so good. They're like, well, you know her, you
Yeah.
know her inside out. Well, when you feel it's right, it will be right, which is great.
Sure.
But it's a very rewarding thing to do, the fostering. I recommend it.
It is. Oh, I recommend it too, definitely. It is. Very rewarding.
Emotional.
It is emotional. But yeah, if you work on them and then they find the right home and then you see them how happy they are and, how the work you've done with them really helped.
Yeah.
It's very rewarding.
Yeah.
And you move on to the next one. There's always a dog in need.
And we're so excited. We visualise her with her family, don't we? And we smile at the thought of her in her home and, like you said, playing in the garden with the dog or out on the I can't wait.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's half an hour, that.
Yeah.
I could keep talking.
Stop.
That's the worst thing.
If we had coffee.
First
If we had
podcast.
coffee.
Well, it's because
Yes,
when we work as a physio, I was saying to Ellis, I talked to about 20, 25 people a day, and now I'm not working in a hospital. It's literally Ellis and one or two other people. So
I'm done. Thank you.
Thank you. We're done.
thank you,
Thank you so
Vanya.
much. It was easier than I thought. It was the first for me too. Thank you.
It's funny, isn't
It
it?
is.
You just think, oh.
I know. No, it's better than if it was scripted. Okay, Ari, you want to say goodbye? Oh, we'll do it with the camera. Wait.